1212. What's the podcast? 1212. What's the podcast? Jerome Bacon III. We are back in the building. Episode 148. With my guys, always available. Hashtag She Eddie.
What up, bro? What up, bro?
And don't charge Abdul.
We're in the building. I got heat in my office now.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a fantastic feeling.
Do remember what's the podcast.live and youtube.com/what's the podcast for our archive and both for the visual of this podcast.
You hit 1 million views on YouTube.
I mean, listen, the YouTube is growing. The YouTube is growing.
We're almost there. All right.
I can't front. You know, I got you open. It's very.
We don't talk about that album much. Black Moon.
Into the stage. It's a great album.
Don't front. You know, I got you open.
One of the great album. Yeah. Some there are some timeless class, just incredible songs on there.
The production is amazing.
Yeah, I mean, even just a lot of that early Smith and Wesson was good. OGC, Helter Skelter, that whole boot camp click just had a
rest in peace, run. Sean P.
Yeah. Sean Price is a monster.
Oh yeah.
So you know, it's just a matter of just
go back and listen to that album, man.
Go back and listen, man. I listen to the album constantly. It's just really good. So
I got your open remix better than the original.
A banger.
I don't know if it's better than the original, but
it's better than the original.
It's good.
It's different. Yeah, it's good.
Nah, they're it's 1A and 1B. It just depends on
they might have been the first ones to kind of cross in between backpack rappers and on some gangster shit.
Like Stick Up Kid rap.
Yeah, I mean they were on some gangster shit too, though. Yeah. But they were really like backpackers at heart.
Yeah,
I think
who was doing it before them?
No, I think they were authentic.
Yeah,
right. Like they really had on Tim's, but they had on a JanSport. But they also were like in the cypher smoking weed.
Yeah.
But like they rhymed over these samples and shit like that. So like I mean that's not that statement is very very concise, if you will.
They came out what 93, 94. 93, right?
93, 94, yeah.
I wonder who else was from New York before them that was constant, that talked about weed as much as they did.
Not on a
Wu-Tang
constant.
Maybe, but nobody. Wu-Tang wasn't really like weed heavy. Like this weed was really part of like.
I think Wu-Tang was 92,
93.
So they both came out in 93. So you really can't say Wu was before them. I mean, Wu was probably around. They were all around each other, but I mean, maybe Das Effects? I don't know. Like Redman talked about weed.
Redman's from New Jersey, though.
He's from Jersey. The same thing. Same thing. I count him in the tri-state area.
Yeah. My mother's from Newark. You can hit New York. You can hit New York with a rock from Newark.
Yeah, you're right there.
Definitely. Shout out to Black Moon, man.
Yeah, man. It's a great. I mean, shit. That is what. That album is 29 years old this year.
Do you remember Drew Ha was on one of the songs and he said the N-word on the song?
Yeah.
It doesn't surprise me. Because he's like Italian, right?
No, he's Jewish. White Jewish kid
I mean
Upper West Side or something.
I think
it was like Mount Vernon or something
from
like that.
Being around them, he probably got the pass.
I mean,
they might have gassed him up a little bit.
He had to get the pass if he was on it.
But I mean, he had the pass. But he had the pass consistently. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't think he would say it in 2022 though. That was just a different time.
No, he definitely wouldn't say it in 2022.
Definitely got caught up in the moment.
He also said one of his lines was, "I always get the pussy because I tell him that I'm Spanish," and then he went on and on and on, and then he said the N-word, and I mean, listen, it is what it is. It was 1993, 1994. Shit was different. Who knows?
He had a moment of he just had a moment. The influence will get you, man. The influence will get you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It happens to the best of them.
He got caught up in the moment.
Got caught up in the moment. It sucks that it's unrecorded.
It is.
It's recorded 29 years
There's no
later.
hiding it.
No hiding.
I'm going to post it on Twitter and let's see if we could get him canceled. Should we get him out of here?
I think that's a solo mission. Go ahead.
I mean, those people still might vouch for him to this day. It was on their song.
I mean, they will. You think Twitter won't? I mean, they will.
I mean, it just depends on the side of Twitter that you want to be on yourself.
I'm just saying it would be a a curious experiment to see if
I wouldn't do it from your regular account.
I'm going to avoid and ignore that experiment. And I am here on the podcast, loud and proud, saying I have nothing and want no parts of that. So,
right.
Okay.
We're here
I'm
tonight.
not gonna do it. I was just
Wednesday.
joking.
It's Darling Nikki is coming up soon. Everybody's gonna head there after the pod.
We're
Darling
recording, and then we're having the pod after party at Darling Nikki.
Yeah, Darling Nikki's been just very consistent, man. Very good.
This is gonna be my first night going out since the new year.
Okay.
2022.
Mad cold out.
You know,
there.
I had the COVIDo. You know what I'm saying? I had that, so I was out of commission.
Yeah.
But I'm back, baby. Full of antibodies up there, raw dog in the fucking club. You know what I mean? No fucking mask.
No
on.
mask. Yeah, no mask.
Maskless, baby.
Yeah. You can bullshit rap if you want, my guy. That's all you. But I respect it. I respect it.
I'm fresh off the COVIDo. You know what I'm saying? You can't catch me.
Oh, listen. We can't even.
Plus you boosted.
We have to stop. We have to stop this podcast in its tracks.
What happened?
We have to say rest in peace.
No.
Kobe Bryant.
Oh,
rest in peace. His daughter Gigi. This is 2 years. From the day, and everybody else in the on the helicopter crash. I don't have their name, so I don't want to say anybody's name wrong. But you know, as an NBA fan, sports fan, literally from midnight last night, you've not been able to avoid it. People, you know, it just was such a. I remember where I was when it happened, and.
It happened on like a Sunday, right? It was like a
Sunday.
Yeah, I remember
Sunday. That. And I remember I saw, you know, for what it's worth, man, Twitter is really the best app out there. Like, it delivers everything you can imagine.
News. That's the news.
It's the news.
Yeah.
And there's so many things that break on Twitter that you don't want to believe. But then when you start to see the verified sources and news outlets reporting on it.
Yeah.
And to find out that that's how Kobe Bryant passed away, it was just numbing. I mean, we were in the store, and I remember we were all having a good time in the store, and then we sat down, listened to recipes. Kobe Abdul's holding up some, what are those, the Hirachi 2K4s?
2K5s.
2K5s in the Laker colorway.
Oh, man, rest in peace, Kobe. Yeah. He used to wear this.
Yeah, so we're in the store. We found out, and everybody's mood just changed. Just went for the worst. We just sat down. Yeah. And I remember one dude came in the store and we were like, man, what's up? And I think we didn't even have any music on. I think he was like, he's like, yo, y'all all right? Like, he kind of picked up on the vibe. He's like, yo, because we were this is when we were across the street from the old store. We were in the old store. It was that little, the little
pop-up joint.
Yeah, pop-up joint. He's like, yo, all right? We like, yo, you ain't here? He's like, nah. I was like, yo, Kobe died. He's like, what? I'm like, yo, Kobe Bryant died. My man just stopped in his tracks, took out his phone, touched a couple more pieces of clothing and was like, yo, fuck this, man, I'm out. And I swear he started crying and walked out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it got very real for people. I went to LA. The last time I've been to LA was the weekend after Kobe passed. I was staying 11 minutes from the Staples Center. I walked down to the Staples Center. It was a hockey game that night.
I remember when you went out there.
I thought it would be like, you know.
It was packed out there, right?
20,000 people outside.
I remember.
Thought it was going to be low-key.
I thought it was a hockey game, and you know what I'm saying? I just thought the city, and it was just like 20,000 people outside.
They were out there.
Yeah, oh, my God. I watched the video today. I was like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So, rest in peace, Kobe Bryant. Rest in peace, his daughter Gigi. Rest in peace, everybody else who lost their lives on that flight.
Yeah.
Love and light to the rest of the Bryant family.
Yes, and all the families of all the victims.
And the family members of all the rest of the victims.
That was a tough loss, bro. Especially the fact that there were little children in it as well.
Yeah.
You know, because Gigi wasn't the only child in it. I believe she had a teammate. And you know, they were that shit broke my heart, man. And you know, you guys know I'm not the biggest basketball fan.
Yeah.
But I remember crying that night in bed, man. Just the fact that as a father, having that feeling of something you can't control, and you know it's about to end badly.
And you're with your kid.
Like just that kept on just going through my mind the whole fucking day from the minute I heard, and I just kept on trying to replay that in my head, like how I would try to do something different, and there's just no real answer, to be honest, man. There's nothing you can really do. I mean, Kobe was like Superman, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I mean,
if there's
beloved.
somebody who could have been able to potentially do something and come out of
Yeah.
it would have been somebody like him. So,
Just
yeah, man, rest in peace.
beloved by the world of sports.
Shh, he's a fucking hero.
Obviously,
Good at every sport. Did you all ever see him play soccer?
Yeah.
It was nice. Yeah, I've seen all the
Kid was
videos.
nice.
Yeah,
Super
it was
nice.
nice.
Super
Yeah, I
nice.
mean,
He grew up in Italy. Not only
Yeah.
does he speak Italian, but he fucking grew up playing soccer, bro. Before basketball, well, maybe not before, but definitely around
During.
He was
during.
better at he was better at soccer first before he was good at basketball.
And I think a lot of that is environment, right? Like,
Yeah,
like you know,
yeah.
Italy is probably such a soccer,
It's a soccer heavy country.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
and then
Yeah.
Hoops takes over because he probably has an ill growth spurt. You know what I'm saying?
Also, his pops was a professional ball player.
Yeah,
right?
Joe Bean Bryant was his father. He was a professional basketball player,
Yeah.
which is the reason why they were in Italy, right?
Yes, his dad was playing ball out there.
But you know, there was it's just an outpouring of love and just positivity around, you know what I'm saying, his name, and the videos come up and the older players do their tribute. It's a beautiful thing to see, man. Just, you know what I mean? So rest in peace, Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
He's gone from Nike, right? That's a wrap?
The
Vanessa
Nike
Bryant
thing is a wrap.
took it.
Yeah, I mean, they were trying to get his own shoe, I guess, at the time of his passing.
Yeah.
He was looking to get his own shoe anyway.
Oh, he was looking
his
to
own
dissolve the
brand?
relationship from Nike. He was going to do a Shaq.
He was looking for his own. Yeah, he was developing his own shoe. I guess he just didn't like the way things were working out at Nike at the time. And I guess obviously, I think everybody knows that she has not had the best negotiations with Nike, and she pretty much deaded them. I believe so. You know, when it was time for a renegotiation, she wasn't interested in it. So
she was also pissed about this Gigi shoe that was coming out, and I believe it went to some stores and people were getting them, and she never got a pair. And it was so close to the passing of the kid that I think whoever handled that just handled it completely wrong from the brand side. I would like to see her come back, man. You know, you think of Kobe, I don't think of Adidas. I mean, I think Nike only. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was never a big fan of.
He had those crazy Adidas stuff.
You like them?
But you know when you see him.
Oh yeah, he had the crazy 8s, which were wearable.
Yeah.
Respectfully, the Audi looking ones, the crazy silver, were not wearable.
Like space boot, robot looking
they were
shoe.
terrible.
Yeah. People wore them.
Of course, I have a picture with Sean Paul, and he has them on, and he loved the fucking Kobe's, man, the Adidas joints. There's a picture of Snoop somewhere wearing them. I thought they were fucking terrible. They were supposed to look like the Audi TT, which I believe was a car.
They look like they look like an Audi TT.
They look exactly like it. But just goes to show you maybe the vision doesn't always have to be that accurate. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
Because them motherfuckers look just like an Audi TT, bro.
Yeah, they were crazy.
I think that they were trying to do something a little different. Remember, Iverson had a big shoe his rookie year, right? The questions were extremely successful. And
but they look good though.
They did, but
at that time.
But you know, at the time, Adidas probably felt like they had hope because they're like, "Yo, Iverson's at Reebok, he's killing." And
but I think the Iverson Reebok shit was gonna happen anyways because I think that was all part of his like.
No. What I'm just saying is that these players and these companies felt like, hey, we have a chance to, you know, get the big dog out the way, being Nike. So I don't know, I wasn't there. Nevertheless, rest in peace, Kobe Bryant. Episode 148.
Kobe Bryant.
Yes. So I believe you guys went to the Aziz Ansari show over the weekend.
Yeah. How did you find out that show was happening?
One of my buddies bought tickets for him and his wife was out of town. And he was like, yo, I got like really dope seats to go to this comedy show. If you want to go, let's go.
Yeah.
So we like sat like, it was like 3 or 4 rows back right in the center in the front. It was amazing.
Oh shit. Nice.
Crazy seats. So we just went up there. It was nice.
Yeah, you went on Friday.
We went Friday night, and then I saw you and your girl went.
Yeah, I went on Saturday, and I actually did not even know anything about it, but I was listening to some podcast. I was listening to Peter Rosenberg and Cypher Sounds have a podcast called One App, and I believe they were talking about Aziz Ansari and Cypher Sound said Aziz is doing like a quick tour, someone like a small tour around the country. And I was like, I wonder when he's in DC. And I Googled it and it popped up today and tomorrow. I was like, what? I bought the tickets Friday morning.
Yeah. Okay.
So I just went right online and just grabbed 2 for Saturday. And man,
I thought he was funny. I thought he was really funny.
Who do you remember the opening acts for your?
I didn't even get there for the opening acts.
Oh,
we got
you
there.
missed
We
them
got
all?
there. We all of them. We literally got there right before Aziz came on.
Oh,
I think we got there like
man
7:30.
So they had some good opening acts. They had a guy named Will Sylvain, I believe, Haitian dude. He's pretty funny. He was kind of like the host of the show.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying, had a little set in between comedians. And then there's that dude, Ricky Velez. I don't know if you've heard of him. He has a show, he has a special on HBO, actually.
Okay.
Dog, he's fucking funny. Out of all the openers.
Yeah, I was pissed I missed all the openers.
He was the funniest. But then they also brought out right before Aziz came on. You remember Tony Woods? He's from DC, black comedian. Dog, he was around from like the 90s. I remember.
If I see him, maybe I can remember.
Do you remember on Thursdays?
Let me look him up.
On Thursdays, DC Live used to have like or maybe it was Tuesdays or Thursdays, but like once a month, DC Live would have like a comics. They would have comics on for like happy hour.
Yep.
And they would have like Mike Brooks and Tony Woods would be there. And Tony Woods was so fucking funny. His whole bit and routine is to sound like people think he's drunk. But it's actually he's not, and you know that's just part of his whole
yeah,
shtick.
Yeah.
But dog, he was fucking funny. And then Aziz came out. Aziz was the funniest out of all of them. And you know,
I mean, it's his show.
It is his show.
You know, but
he's
genuinely funny.
I wonder if you ask the comedians opening for you to do their routine before, and then you're like, yo, this is too funny.
Nah, you can't do that.
You can't do that, right?
Nah, hell nah.
Nah, that's some hated shit.
Yeah.
But I can see how some people that
goes down. It probably goes down.
Yeah, because I can see how some people are really controlling and they'd be like, yo,
that's how people's material gets stolen, you know?
That's how DJs are, right, Jerome? Like, if you're opening for me, you can't do all the hot shit.
Nah, Jerome, if Jerome opens up for you, he's gonna play every record that you can't play.
Nah, I don't care. I'm gonna play. No, I'm better than everybody, so I don't really care.
It doesn't matter. So you're gonna play everything.
No, I'm not gonna play Way Too Sexy early. I'm gonna play. I'm gonna keep the crowd moving because I'm a better DJ. I don't need to play the hits.
Okay, so you're not. You respect that there's a person coming on who's gonna be playing prime time at the club, and I'm not gonna play the music that's gonna crank at like 1 a.m. If I'm opening, I'm gonna play like my 11 to 1 a.m. set.
You're gonna play your opening set regardless who you're opening.
The crazy bangers.
Yeah,
the majority, play like good B-sides.
Yeah, or the majority of opening stuff. Yeah, it's like older.
Yeah.
Hits. You know what I'm saying? But like
that's respectful.
Yeah. That's the same with a comedian though. A comedian would do their 2015 routine.
Yeah.
If they've never been to DC before.
Yeah.
But that might have been their hit in California 7. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it works.
So yeah, Aziz Ansari was fucking great.
He was fucking hilarious.
After that, I went and ate at the Hamilton. I hadn't been in the Hamilton in a few years. It was like the only thing that was open that late.
You sat at the bar?
No, we got a little
table?
booth, and it was like almost 11:30 at night.
Yeah.
We sat all the way in the back, and it was cool.
Yeah.
Food wasn't as good as I remembered.
They changed the menu. The menu used to be like they used to bring like a whole book out, and now it's like a page and a half.
It's like a leaf. Yeah,
it's like a page and a half, which is cool. Whatever.
It's cool. The burger was okay. It wasn't the best burger.
They got good wings there.
Do they?
They got.
I gotta fuck with the wings then. Okay.
Do they?
They got good wings.
Yo, you know who's got great wings?
And mumbo sauce at the Hamilton's fire.
I did see that. I did see the wings with mumbo sauce.
It's fire.
You know who's got some banging wings?
I think we talked about this last episode, but go ahead.
Did I say Negril?
No, you did not say Negril.
Oh, I mean, the Korean wings are always good. The double fried shits are always good, right?
The Hamilton wings are kind of like that.
But yo, Negril.
Where's that at?
The Jamaican spot. They got one right on Howard's campus.
Oh,
and then they have one in
they got,
downtown Silver Spring.
like jerk wings or something.
Jerk wings.
Yeah.
But you know what they do is, I don't even know how they do it, but I swear to God, the wings, the meat comes right off the fucking bones. You don't even need to. You can like pause. You can suck the bone dry.
Hey yo,
We need an air horn right there. We need an air horn. Silent Tom, man. When you edit this, air horn at
you can just
air horn
20 minutes,
demolish
25
one time.
seconds.
I'm telling you, there was a big pause. I said pause.
He said, "Suck it off the bone."
Yo, right off.
They probably boil it or something first.
They do something, man. I don't know if they bake it or something, but
No. But they fire.
It's very tender. Pause. And yeah, the meat comes right off. Pause. Yeah, I mean, I always get like extra jerk seasoning with it. Incredible. The wings over there, fire.
I'm gonna have to fuck with them.
That's what I do, dog. I go there. I get the jerk chicken sandwich.
Take it home. Get busy.
It's not like really a whole lot. Like it's just right,
Like
and
a good
it's
size.
delicious.
Pause.
Yeah, it's a good size. Pause. So yeah, Aziz Ansari was good, man. It was good to see him.
I wonder if he did the same skit both nights.
100%. He
they
did
do
the
that?
same skit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had to have. Because as we were watching it, I was like, I wonder if he did the same thing where he was picking out the crowd and he found an interracial couple.
Yep.
And I was like, he had to have. I was like, this has to be like a bit he does because he knows there's bound to be an Indian and white mix somewhere in the crowd.
For sure.
Yeah.
He was like, how do you pick the names?
Yeah. No, he did the same exact.
He's like, what's your kids' names?
Yeah. He did the same exact skit. Yeah. And then he was like, oh, we won one when it was like an Indian name and something like that. Yeah. Same exact skit.
Hilarious, though.
But he was funny. He was funny.
Hilarious.
Aziz Ansari's funny.
So if Aziz comes to your town, man, check him out.
Yeah.
Episode 148 What's the Podcast. We want to give a big shout out to our guy Keem. Keem is in the the MetaMax group chat cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
Yo, it's a lot of money in there, B. Even though all crypto went down crazy last week. I'm so good.
It came right back up though, right? It only went down yesterday.
Nah, it went down like 30%. It's been a bad couple days, but then it's rebounded. But nevertheless, it's not about that. Our guy Keem, who's in our group chat, is he has his first NFT dropping in about a week. Mm-hmm. He said he's been designing it for a month.
Wow.
So I'm hoping we get a severe discount. You know what I'm saying, Keem? I know you listening.
Should we get blessed?
We should get blessed.
We should be like Nas, how he took care of his people. You know what I'm saying? He gave them 6. He gave out 6 of them, right? There's only 7, there's 5 of us on the group chat.
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Also, another shout out to Keem because he just is he's in the zone now. He's LeBron. He has his NFT dropping in a month. He actually has his own restaurant opening.
Yeah.
August 1st.
I was supposed to go see it tomorrow. I was supposed to go
in the metaverse
tomorrow.
Nah, it's real deal. It's a block from what is it?
It's a block from
it's a block from Maquetto
Street. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Okay. It is Creative Afro Fair, which sounds amazing.
Let's go next week. I'm supposed to go look at the space next week. You should roll with me.
Yeah, let me know. I'm looking at the photo. The I don't know if it's a deck or just the drawing of it. Whatever. I don't know. It looks fire though.
It looks fire.
So shout
not
out
only that. I mean, he's so connected with the NFT game and between him and VNL, motherfuckers are straight experts, right? But his logo for are we allowed to talk about this, Ron? What do you think?
I mean, I don't know about the logo part. I think we should stop right there just because.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? We'll wait till
divulging too much.
Yeah. We got the audience is so big that we can't. We might be giving away his dream.
Can't give him everything.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna consult with him next week, and then I'm gonna spill the sauce on the next episode.
Really, if you just follow our Instagram, you'll be able to take the tour of his space with us next week.
We're gonna go on IG Live and do it.
Instagram.com/What's the Podcast IG. Yeah, just how similarly today we were able to catch a live photo of the museum's gear at Foot Locker Tyson's Corner.
Oh, who was out there?
Me.
Oh, you were? Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
went
All
out
right,
there.
that's
You
what's
know what I
up.
mean? They're using it on the mannequin. First thing you
Now
see
it
when
looked
you walk
the
by.
first thing when you walk in. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's right on the window.
They started selling all the Foot Lockers in the area, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think we said all
We wrote the
6 of
list
them.
off, yeah.
Yeah. It was from Baltimore to Tyson's.
Yeah.
Fire.
But just
I
I
think
was
like the
out there.
main ones, the bigger ones.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it was just very dope to see in person. Threw it up on the
That's
podcast
amazing.
IG. I know Mo responded to it, so that was a beautiful thing to see.
I'm so happy for them dudes.
Yeah,
man.
shout out to those dudes.
What were you doing in Tyson's?
Shopping.
Bella didn't have school today,
Oh,
so
Went
we
to the
just
Canada
the mall.
Goose store.
no. We were, actually she wanted to
Montclair.
we were trying to go to Dairy Queen, and they don't have one at Tyson's anymore. Shut it down. So we ended up.
You didn't Google that shit before you
He
went
went
out
to
there?
he went
I
to
mean,
Uniqlo.
I kind of wanted to kill a day anyway, so
He
Yeah.
did go to Uniqlo.
did not go to Uniqlo.
Apple Store, Uniqlo.
What's good?
No.
What are the good stores out there? What does
I'll be honest
Tyson's
with
Corner
you.
even have? Nothing.
Nothing at Tyson's one. Only if you
They
like the
got
boot.
everything and nothing at the same
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Which one is Tyson's one? The bigger one or
The
the one that
bigger
got
one.
like? Okay,
Nah,
yeah.
Tyson's
There's
2 is
nothing
the
there.
Galleria.
That mall. I feel like that mall's 30% empty though. You know
Which
what I'm
one is the
saying?
one that has Macy's?
Tyson's.
Tyson's one.
One.
Okay.
Bloomingdale's and
I never
Macy's
go in the
though.
other one. Yeah.
Bloomingdale's and Macy's. All the Ralph Lauren is on sale. Like that's the only
It's
reason why
always
I go.
on sale.
I know. Brand new stuff was
Yeah.
on sale. I was like, oh,
Yeah,
I gotta
nobody's
come
buying that
back.
shit.
Gotta come back without Bella. Like everything is 30% off. I feel like if you talk to those ladies enough, you can get it for like 50. You know what I'm
There's
saying?
a
Like,
downhill skier jacket that I'm looking for, man. If somebody
it's probably there,
got-
honestly. Oh, I didn't. Well, you know what? They were just setting that up though. They were just
you saw this jacket?
they were just setting up the USA stuff.
No,
They
this is not the USA. This is just a downhill ski.
Oh well, I
It's
didn't
been out
see
for
that.
a while.
Oh,
I
no,
didn't
you ain't
see
gonna
it.
find that.
I didn't see that.
You're not gonna
Yo,
find that.
anybody, if you're on YouTube, you see this and you find it in a large. Let's maybe this
Listen,
is gonna be our artwork.
But I feel like if you do the Saturday, you know what I'm saying? If
You're
you
not
get
gonna
through-
find that jacket.
No,
But
that jacket is a wrap.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
they got gems.
They got gyms. If you go to 3 different malls in the area, who all like, because nobody cares about Bloomingdale's and Macy's, you
No.
can come up. You can come up.
Nobody
you know what I'm
cares.
saying? Mad
Yeah.
Ralph Lauren stuff. So, let's see what else. Also, I was on the 5 on 5 podcast.
The 5 on 5.
It's called the 5 on 5 podcast.
Tell me
DJ
about
podcast.
that. I saw that. I need to
It's,
go listen to it.
It is.
Are they from
supported-
this area?
No. They're from Portland. So 2 dudes from Portland.
Portland, Oregon.
Yeah, 2 dudes from Portland, and then 1 dude from Vegas. My man Nick Lopez, my man Phenom is out in Portland, and Jupiter Williams. So they're all homies, good DJs.
Pilgrims? Or
No.
Okay.
They're all
People of
like,
color?
yeah, for sure.
All right, that's what's up.
And so we just chopped it up. 2 hours about DJing and my journey in DC, Arizona. You know what I'm saying? It's the whole,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? It's what has made me who I am as a DJ. It's very good. Listen.
Did you shout us out?
No. Nah, we didn't. Actually, no. Yes, I
They didn't
did.
even bring up that you have a
No.
podcast?
Actually, you know
We'll
what they
listen to it, we'll
did?
listen
Because
to it, we'll
they were
listen to
like, "What's up? What's a podcast?" And I was like, "Oh, it's the homies. It's our Commonwealth conversations on podcast form." That's pretty much what I told them. So
Yeah.
I think, I don't know. It was out there. It's 2 hours. A great conversation. So check that
I'm gonna
out.
go check it out. 5
You know
on
what I'm
5.
saying? Yeah. So another reason why Bella and I went to Tyson's today was trying to get her some additional kicks. Bella's been real heavy on the gram
Oh
this
man,
week. She
Bella's
hit him.
been
big time flexing.
She hit him with the patent leather Jordan
Oof.
ones on Monday.
Top 10. It's on the list for last
I'm
year.
still trying to find
Best
it for
sneaker
myself.
of last year.
She
I was
came
kind of
back-
in my feelings when I saw her wearing them.
She came back
Crushed it.
Tuesday with the fire red threes.
Woo. She's having a busy week.
I was like,
Her-
Rome's on fire.
Her did like one of the school resource dudes was like, "Yo, are those the Jordan threes?" I'm like, yeah, my dad got them for me.
She's
Yeah.
like, I don't know. They're
yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
standing right there behind her, like, you know what it is, bro.
Yeah,
I'm like,
you know what time it is.
He got the 5s on. I'm like, you got the 5s on. He's like, I
Yeah,
know,
come
but
on.
he's like, I need a fresh pair of 3s. I was like,
Listen,
I respect
Respect the brand. All right.
Yeah.
respect heat holders. You know what I mean?
saying?
So, but obviously there is just it seems to be a shortage of kicks out these days, man. We went to the mall and
Nobody
was-
has anything.
dog, it was very, very regular. Very,
Nobody
very
has
regular.
anything.
Like it felt like It felt like we were at a mall in Omaha, Nebraska.
Unless if you want New Balance or Adidas, then they got plenty.
Wild colorways of New Balance and Adidas, yes, for sure.
Yeah.
But Nike just is a struggle out there.
What models though? But it's like all like 574s and 576s.
No, they got 992s and crazy colors.
992s are so expensive.
That's the one.
That's why you're not going to buy.
Colors.
That's why you're not going to buy the crazy color ones.
I can't get myself to drop like 220 on an inline pair. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
they're so comfortable though.
Oh, no, for sure.
This is New Balance's time to shine. If they can get that Teddy Santis stuff out as quick as possible.
Joe Freshgood's got a pair coming out. You know what New Balance that I saw on Paris Fashion Week or whatever is, what's my man's name who does the little book every year? He had a
I got it right here.
All Gone.
I got the book
Gone
right here.
New Balance.
What they look like?
Pink and white. They look crazy.
Which number? 550?
No. That's a good question. I don't remember.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
We'll talk about Paris Fashion Week in 1 second. But yes, the Nike thing, is tough, man. It's looking real bare bones for them. Even if you look at sneakers, it's looking real ugly. It's looking real, just like, I don't know what y'all are doing out here. You know what I mean?
Some heat. Sneakers don't have shit on it.
Nathan,
like nothing.
Nathaniel.
Yeah, it's
so. You know, it is what it is, man. But obviously, episode 148 was the podcast. Abdul just mentioned it. Paris Fashion Week. It was a heavy experience. Kenzo, Nigo.
This was Nigo's first show, right?
I believe
creative director,
artistic director. I think same thing. Virgil was. Rest in peace at Louis. I believe the Kenzo show was cool. It wasn't bad. I watched it, but I feel like it was more. People were more excited for who was at the Kenzo show. Front row. You got Pharrell, Pusha.
Shout out to Push.
Tyler.
Music playing.
I think DC's own Dre the Mayor was in the front row.
Was in the building.
Dre
flex that man when you see him.
Dre flex real heavy on Instagram though. That photo, like,
I love it. I love it. That's an NFT, Dre. Put that shit up. I'll buy it.
You know, but yeah, Pusha put out. There was 2 new Pusha songs playing over the course. Oh my god,
you Pusha. You know what
God.
I love about Push is that he's never changed the content
at all.
We talk about that. What we miss about artists that we love.
He still got it.
Miss what Jay used to.
He still talks about it.
No. He does it. He still does it in a more. He now does it in a more mature way, but the material is the same.
Yeah,
it demands respect. Come on.
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous how good those 2 songs were. Like they're all over Instagram. If you haven't seen them, double check it out.
God.
I believe one song is for Nigo's album that comes out in March, and another one is a new. For one of his new joints. The shit was bananas. Like I watched the clips like over and over, and like he just Push is consistent, man. The street rap
100%.
You know what I mean? And I'm a fan of street rappers. Like I'm the farthest thing from a street person, right?
No, but
you don't have to.
I'm a Gibbs fan. I'm Boldy, Griselda, all that, right?
Hell yeah.
But and those dudes' output is crazy, right? They put out multiple projects a year, group, individual, whatever. But Pusha ain't put nothing out in years, and 2 songs got the streets in a fucking
frenzy.
Yeah, people love him.
Yeah, people love when he talks that shit. When he talks it,
they love it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So be on the lookout for that. Paris Fashion Week, also Virgil's last show. Rest in peace. It was a good show. It was more so wrap up. Yeah, it was a wrap up of all his work. It was like it wasn't like, oh, here's the new so much as like, oh, here's the
what he's done.
Here's a summation of all his work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Tyler did the score. It was dope. I always just liked they were very thoughtful in that they include many people of color. You know what I'm saying? Just like they had an orchestra playing. It was like the only orchestra of color in England. You know what I'm saying? But they brought them to France, I believe. You know, so it was really on some next level type. And I believe I believe the conductor's African, named after like it's a crazy level. I was reading on Benji B's, who's the music director, but it was dope, man. Rest in peace, Virgil. I'm very interested to see who they're gonna get to fulfill that position, because it's gonna be
hope
tough.
it's Kanye. I hope it's not Kanye.
I definitely hope. I don't want to ever see Kanye.
I don't either.
He doesn't have the chops.
I don't think it'll
creatively
be.
to get
I don't
it
think
done.
it'll be Kanye.
Nah, I think
I'm sick of seeing Kanye. I'll be
honestly.
honest. I don't even want to fucking.
Yeah, I'm sick of Kanye.
Yeah.
I think honestly, it'll be some random person that we're not even interested in, because that's just you can't fulfill somebody like Virgil's.
I don't know, man. I feel like they've always gone with a name brand dude. I mean, and I say that in a nice way, like a big name. Yeah.
I mean, they kind of have to.
It's Louis Vuitton.
That's what I'm saying. They kind of have to.
Virgil was almost larger than life in the sense that he was so connected. And
right, but because of Virgil's passing, I don't think that whoever steps up there is going to try to like ever have to worry about outdoing him. If he was still alive, then it may be really tough shoes to like fill after he leaves. But because he passed, I feel like you don't expect him to like, you know what I mean?
It's gonna be. I mean, I think they can't do it now, but they should have probably got the kid Rudy, whatever his name. They should have got him. You know what I'm saying? Because
I'm sure they have a lot of stuff that they can continue to put out that Virgil had.
Yeah, I mean, their teams they can make it work. You know what I mean? But that kid Rudy or whatever his name, he's into like tailoring and the Filipino lineage of his parents both being in the industry. So, but he's at Bally. So I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I did see. I don't know if you guys saw today. JJ Jown put up the Bape collaboration. Did you guys see it?
I knew there was one coming. I didn't see it though.
So they put up the hoodie. Their hoodie says "A Tasteful Ape" on it, and then the shoes are just, I believe, white and gray Apesters with a gray
Asics,
bottom.
You said
Apesters.
Oh, Apesters. Okay.
With the gray bottom on there. They're fire. The hoodie looks fire too. Yeah, shit looks amazing. So like we'll see, man. Yeah, I mean, it's all Bape hoodies though. Like unless
shoes too, 300 for the shoes.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Unless you got your guy, I don't even remember what's his name. I forget his name. I don't know. We're not gonna put his name out
even
there.
The guy you still gotta pay, right?
Oh yeah, no, you gotta pay. But
that's what I'm saying.
I don't have to, like,
you just get it though.
You get it.
Yeah. Okay. What's the podcast? Episode 148. Shout out to the guy. It says Jerome's relationship status. We're just gonna go ahead and update it real quick.
What's the deal? You got a girl yet?
Nothing. Nope. Chilling. Doing
People want to know, man. This is like the number one topic.
Know?
The streets,
bro.
Fucking
the
know.
fuck? Do you want to just go through Whats'a podcast IG's DMs?
And
just go through it. And if you want, you can personally just respond to everybody.
I will do that.
The like fucking 50 or so DMs that came in.
That's cool. I'm gonna spread it out. 5
people are asking. People want to know.
People ask a lot, and they want to know a lot. But I'm out here chilling. You know what I'm saying?
All right, well, I'm gonna tell them.
Let them know. Hey,
Jerome got a girl, y'all.
Whatever works for you, bro. If that helps you sleep at night, it's cool.
I hope it works for you and helps you sleep at night.
It does. I'm chilling. Like I'm just out here trying to get this money.
Jerome is a girlfriend.
Episode 148. We're at a very telling time in America. Democracy is being attacked on multiple fronts.
Yeah.
And we just were informed today, the world was informed that it says Chief Kid, but Chief
Justice?
Chief Justice Stephen Breyer retires. Who we'll see the first black female Supreme Court judge. So Biden, as a part of him running for president, he promised that he would appoint a black woman to the Supreme Court. They asked his press secretary, Jen something with a P. She's a little fiery, right? She's a little fiery.
Yes, so today. Okay.
And she said that he is very, very convinced still very promised or very committed to making a black woman the first one on the Supreme Court. On the Supreme Court. I saw a tweet earlier where they said we're about to have more black Supreme Court judges than we do have NFL owners.
And head coach. Isn't there only like one head coach?
Mike Tomlin.
Pittsburgh guy.
Mike Tomlin, yeah.
Yeah, and there is no other head coaches that in the NFL that are black.
That's crazy.
No, listen. I think it's a good thing Stephen Breyer is retiring. It's time for him to get the fuck out and make room. We needed somebody in there, some fresh blood that can be in there before we lose the Senate or the House or whatever it is that we're in risk of losing next year.
So what they said was I don't even want to say her name, but Jin P just reaffirmed that the president will only consider a black woman for the next nomination. A threshold, gender, and race condition that the court itself has found unconstitutional for schools and unlawful for private businesses. So basically, he is certainly committed to his vow to nominate the first black woman Supreme Court. That is that's what she said. So basically, Abdul's wife. Is it an organization or is it? I'm not sure, but it's Sister SCOTUS. Is that what it's called?
Sister SCOTUS. SCOTUS is the acronym for Supreme Court of the United States, and she is leading an organization that was advocating for the nomination and confirmation of a female black Supreme Court justice. I mean, she's been working on this for the last two and a half years, and since I think Trump was on his last leg of his term, and it's good to see that all the work that she's been doing led to people like Biden saying during his candidacy that he's going to nominate a black woman in the Supreme Court when he came into office. I mean, all of that. I listen. There was a lot happening, and she was playing a big part in it. So I think all of this is, it's good to see. I know she's been working really hard on it, and it was just good to see that something's coming out of it. And I mean, we're not out of the woods yet, man. This person's still going to need to get nominated and confirmed. It was awesome to see CNN posted an image, and it had like 6 or 7 black women on it, and it said these are these are potential nominees for the Supreme Court. And that's all awesome. Black women. You know what I mean? That shit is hard, bro.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I think from a political standpoint, Biden's going to gain so many points for getting this done. You know what I'm saying? And I also read that the Democrats are going to try to move as quickly as the Republicans did.
It should use play the same game.
They said they use the same. So
you have to.
I believe it was Amy Barrett, whatever. She was pushed through after RBG died in a 27-day period.
Yeah.
And because Mitch McConnell's wild crazy, Cunningham is wild crazy. And so they said, they're gonna come through and rock out with the same amount of
get a person in there immediately.
Right.
Yeah,
so
fuck that.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll keep our fingers crossed. Follow the Sister SCOTUS Instagram page.
Follow Sister SCOTUS. I don't know if you remember, but RBJ was asked how many women would you like to see as Supreme Court justices? And the question was how many women are enough to be Supreme Court justices? And she was like, all of them.
Yeah.
And there's a couple of years ago, my wife recreated. There's a pretty phenomenal picture of all, I think, 11 Supreme Court justices, and it had RBG in it, and the other lady, Sotomayor, I believe is her name, and they were in it. And there's all these men who are also the Supreme Court justices standing behind them. My wife recreated that picture with my daughters, as well as all these other black girls in it. And dog, it's a beautiful picture, man. Just this was 2 years ago. Like it wasn't this past Halloween. It was like 2 summers ago. Yeah. So she's been working on this for that long, if not longer. But it's. I hope it happens, man. This country needs it to happen
for sure.
You know what I mean?
What's the podcast? We'll have that on our Instagram story by the time you hear this. So just be well aware. We also want to say rest in peace to Sekou Smith, who was a journalist, HBCU alumni, went to Jackson State. He was on like TNT, TBS,
Okay.
NBA TV, black dude. I believe he's in his mid to late 40s when he passed. Our guy Cousin B went to school with him. They're very close. He also happened to pass away today. Not today, but today's the date of his passing away. So I just saw that right now, and I wanted to shout him out because he was very well respected and loved as a journalist, and just sort of like a good dude. And so, you know, that's something that we want to acknowledge. Also,
rest in peace.
The governor of Virginia, his name is Glenn Youngkin. He set up.
His name just sounds racist.
Fuck him.
Super racist.
He's the worst.
So he has a tip line, basically, where teachers can call in, and he has this line where parents can call in and snitch on teachers. If the teachers are. They can report teachers for teaching of divisive subjects and behavior they find objectionable. So they're trying to curb, obviously, anything that dealt with like
critical race theory,
CRT, but also like sexual. You know what I'm saying? Like it's okay to be open. Like you don't have to be just straight. Right, like things of that
everybody
nature.
can be who they want to be.
So it's Virginia, right? I was in Vienna today. I could feel the like whiteness of it. You know what I'm saying? So
for sure.
Basically, a popular TikToker called on people to overwhelm the tip line with fake news, both emails and phone calls.
This is like the K-pop fans.
This is literally like the K-pop fans.
I love it.
And they crushed it.
Among them, Olivia Juliana, a 19-year-old activist from Texas with more than 170,000 followers on TikTok. She basically was like, yo, use this against it and just go crazy. They put out all the information. And if that's what you want to do, we'll repost it so you see what we're talking about, people out there. But you know, we got to do, if they want to play dirty, we got to play dirty. You feel what I'm saying? So, shout out to Virginia.
Fuck Virginia, man.
Yeah.
Sorry, I can't say that just because the 757s treated me so well, and like Richmond treats me well. And
there's a lot of fuck shit happening down there. There's a reason why Pharrell is moving his festival out of there.
True.
Where's he moving it to?
Didn't they say it's
Miami, probably?
DC.
Oh, they moved it here.
I mean, listen. Did you read Dre the Mayor's caption? He said something.
I knew about. I knew about it.
Yeah,
I knew about it. Yeah. But obviously, we ain't gonna give it up yet, though, because
I mean, it's out there. Push responded underneath there, and he
got
said
some things. We got some
Yeah.
things in the works that are gonna be insane.
Something in the water.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, man, episode 148. What's the podcast?
Pharrell, come on the show. If that festival happens say in DC, you got to come on the #1 podcast in DC, bro.
So at this point in time, first of all, we want to give a shout out. I always got to give a shout out. We always got to give a shout out to our guy. He's a legend. He is the meme god. He is the reason you wake up in the morning and just sit on the toilet. Sit on the toilet for extra 30 minutes. Grab your phone. Our guy Jay Slayer, right?
Jay Slayer X.
Jay Slayer X. Is it Jay _ Slayer X?
Nah, I believe it's just Jay Slayer. JAI.
Jay Slayer. If in the doldrums, in the trenches of his morning post, he had a screen capture from a Sotheby's auction for the Damier print
Louis Vuitton
Air Force Ones.
Yeah,
and I believe that it's supposed to range from 5,000 to 15,000 for the opening bid,
bro. That's gonna go crazy.
Surpassed that already. They're like 30 grand.
It's gonna go for six. It's gonna go for 6 figures.
Yeah,
and it's 200 pairs. They're all at crazy amounts right now. And the auction just started today.
200 pairs of what?
That Damier print Air Force One.
And they have Sotheby's has all of them, or they have one pair?
No, all of them.
They have all of them.
Yeah, they're all being auctioned.
Holy shit!
And everything from, I think it's ranging from size 5 to like 14 or 15 or some shit. Yeah. So all the money goes to charity. One of Virgil's
that's
charities. Sick. Yeah. No.
And just that colorway is being auctioned off.
You can't get
that colorway.
No, that's the only colorway you can buy on the auction.
And nobody got gifted those.
Nobody got gifted those. Right.
That's
everything goes to the
That's
Virgil,
a super flex when you see people rocking those.
Yeah, the Virgil Abloh Postmodern Scholarship Fund.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm looking at it right now. It started today.
Yep.
It ends on the 8th of February.
Oh yeah, they're gonna rock it for a minute.
I mean, first of all, the shoe is gorgeous. It's
gorgeous.
a lot.
It's the best one.
It's a lot, but
it's too much, but it's
no. It's the best one.
That's the whole point, though. I agree. It is too much, but it's gorgeous. All right, cool. So I'm looking for the actual auction details. Bang, you click on them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I think you need the lots, right?
Yeah, go to the lots. That has all the auctions on it.
Oh my god,
the prices are already nuts.
All right, so. Oh my god, this is insane.
What are we looking at? What's the figures looking like?
Well, I'm trying to find a size. So let's say you guys are what, 9.5?
I'm a 9, bro.
Look Air Force
9.
Ones?
Yeah, yeah.
8.5.
8.5, yeah.
Either one.
Okay, so 8.5 has 3 different bids. 32,000, 22,000.
Bombo.
So far.
That 32.
So far. We're only a few hours in.
Yeah.
32K is the highest offer for a size.
Jeez.
For a size
32,000. Who are these
for size
people
8.5?
These, man? Like,
your man all day's bidding on them.
I mean,
whatever his size is, he gonna have them.
He gonna clean up too.
Yeah.
He's a 13 or 14. What is the 11 going for? That's your size.
That's my size. Yeah, I was about to look right now.
And the 14.
13,
there's only 2 pairs, I think he said.
There's only 2 pair of 14s. The highest bidder is 22,000. The one right below it is 20,000.
That's him. Both of them.
Both of them are his.
Both of them are his.
Him and his homie.
No, it's both him.
He
wants both pairs.
The 14s are going to him. I don't give a
oh my god.
I'm putting it out there that he's getting both of those.
There's size 11s.
Yeah.
For 45,000.
Jeez.
40,000, 40,000, 40,000, 38. It's fucking
There's a lot
insane.
of size 11s.
I mean that probably somebody in their crew is that's a popular size. I had to close that shit, man. That's just crazy.
It's crazy.
I'm never gonna. I mean, I might as well cop the Canal Street bootlegs. Fuck it. I don't give a shit.
No bullshit.
Fuck it. I'm not
the
gonna
list.
Do that, though.
I'm with you.
The list. Listen, I respect the list 1,000,000%, but I think they're just saying fuck the list. I think that's what South to Bees is saying. Yo, fuck the list, because I really have enjoyed the rollout and seeing everybody get these colorways, and I think it's very dope to see all. But like, they're all hot in their own way, but you gotta slide some of those to the people, though.
Doesn't the dude Ivan Jasper have those?
But he was Virgil's right hand man. That don't count.
That's
yeah, he got them.
I want to see like somebody literally on the list with a pair of those. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody's gonna pop up with them.
The only person that I know that will get a pair will be PJ, just because he's just dumb like that. Like, he'll definitely spend money to get a pair.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Not if he wears a 14.
You know what? He might wear.
Well, the ones that were gifted out that are already being seeded to people are part of the rainbow collection, which is, so I believe there's a yellow, orange, blue, green, a sky blue, royal blue, and red, all these different colors, purple. Yep. That were gifted out to I don't know, people on some sort of seating list. But
do you think that was Virgil's seating list that he already had planned out?
I think it might have been a mixture of both. I don't know. Could have been a mixture of both. I know. I mean, Rob Bass got a pair. Rob Bass got a pair, and
Rob Bass got a pair through. Like, let's tell the whole story.
I was just about to say, and he thanked DJ Clark Kent for getting him a pair.
Yeah, because no disrespect, but I never saw the Rob Bass Virgil connection.
Well, Rob Bass was on that album cover with the first one with a Dapper Dan Louis Vuitton Air Force Ones on.
40 years ago, 35 years ago.
But I'm saying maybe that could have been. I'm hearing that there could have been some sort of inspiration there. That's how Virgil kind of got inspired. I don't know. Listen, Rob Bass thanked DJ Clark Kent, who's a friend of the show and a family of ours. And listen, Clark is the ultimate.
Clark Kent is the reason he got the shoes. I get the album 100%. Came out in '87. All I get, but Clark Kent is the reason he got
100%.
Let's keep it funky. You know what I mean? Like Clark made the call.
Even Rob Bass said it.
I don't know what Rob Bass has been doing for the past.
I don't think Rob Bass knows what he's been doing.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Respectfully.
So all of a sudden you pop up with the hottest shoe in the world? What?
Nah, I mean, his caption said it all. Thank you, DJ Clark Kent.
Exactly. You know what I mean? Clark.
I know Clark's phone went crazy after that.
Clark texted me. I know his phone had to have gone crazy.
Everybody
his phone went.
Oh yeah, his phone is still going crazy.
Yeah. You know what though? My issue with all of it, this was actually it's not even an issue.
Let's keep it funky too. Our very own Don't Charge Abdul has put together a very pointed and deliberate campaign. Now, let me get to it, bro. He's put together a very pointed and deliberate campaign on Instagram to inform Nike that he is the originator of the list, and because people such as Nelly, Khaled, Fat Joe, and many others. Nelly was whack.
Yeah.
And Jada's our guy. But because all of these rappers now start using the hashtag the list, they owe Abdul some intellectual property. I feel like you should have your wife on the case.
Listen, there's been some discussions already around that. But I mean, let's not get it fucked up.
Hey,
you know, the list is the list. You know, I want to say
they're not on it really either.
And I'm not saying I'm on it either. Yeah. I'm on Clark Kent's list. Like,
there you go.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a difference when Clark makes that call for you. It happens. All right. Yeah. So, but just to give some of our listeners and our friends a background on the list, it's really a joke between us, or me, Clark, and some of our friends. I started this hashtag on I feel like 2009 or something like that, and it's just been something we've been saying. But the thing I think, and this is what I think, is while we've been bigging up Clark, I'm gonna say the reason why all these people have been using the list is we gotta blame Clark Kent.
For sure.
All right, because Clark uses the
list.
He uses the list, and the first person who used it out of this batch of people was Jadakiss. And I'm gonna say I love top 5 Dead or Alive. I never fucking argue that. I'm gonna say that all the time. I've been saying it since that album first came out. I'm gonna say Jada saw that on Clark's page. And,
hold on, do you think that Clark had anything to do with Jada getting his pair? And he just didn't shout him out like Rob Bass did?
I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe. Listen,
maybe he got him. Maybe he got him from the list.
And that could have been why he used the hashtag.
Exactly.
So all I know is Jada used that hashtag. Next thing you know, we saw it on Eminem used the hashtag. And you know what the crazy thing is? Eminem used it the day after I shitted on him for his weak ass freestyle that Dre posted. Did you all see that? Did you see Eminem freestyling?
I'm not an Eminem fan.
That's why he
with his hand on his hip.
He wanted to shit back on you. With the
he shitted on me. It worked. It worked. He got me. But yeah, nah. So let's not get it fucked up. The list belongs to us here. Shout out to my brother Clark Kent. The list is yours as well, brother. Make that call. Let me get them Louis Air Forces, man. So the campaign is still alive. Nike, if you're listening, let's make this right, man. I'm not asking for a whole lot. Just y'all use my shit. I don't know how it came out in Nike marketing and all these big people started using my hashtag.
Louis Vuitton Air Force
No. All colors. All colors. All colors. Let's not one. All colors.
That'll make it right.
Yeah, let's make this right. Let's make this right. I'm for the people. I've always been here. You know what I'm saying? I've given y'all enough money. It's been 30 plus years, 32 years. I've been dropping bread. And y'all took my
there it
sauce.
Is. If you really want to get this right, you'll screen grab this part and then we'll put it on the grid for tomorrow.
Let's do it. Let's put it on the grid.
So speaking of using, we got to get out of here. But speaking of using somebody else's, intellectual property, we're gonna call this next one the donkey of the day. Right?
What happened?
So there's a medical professional. His name is Joseph Ladopo. I don't know.
Sounds sketchy.
He's black. He was appointed to Florida Surgeon General by Ron DeSantis. We know DeSantis is trash.
Yeah.
This is what he was quoted as saying. Gave a bizarre word salad response after being asked 5 times during his confirmation to answer yes to whether or no COVID vaccines. To answer yes or no whether vaccines work against COVID. So basically, because DeSantis put him in that position, and when he was being confirmed, they were like, "Hey, man, literally, yes or no, do vaccines work against COVID?" He went around it. They had 5 different people ask him.
He never answered it, not one time.
Yes, he never answered directly. He just would talk around it every time. So he gets the absolute.
I bet you he got it. He got the vaccine.
Listen,
of course.
One other thing that's very important is by the end of 2022, Democrats have the power to unseat Ron DeSantis from Florida, Greg Abbott from Texas, Marjorie Taylor Greene, Lauren Boebert, Madison Cawthorn, who was the North Carolina dude in a wheelchair, Jim Jordan, Marco Rubio, Rand Paul. I mean, all of the badness. Yeah, a lot of the badness can be gone. This year in these fall primaries. So let's get it out here, people.
Yeah.
And now we're gonna say what? Oh no. Okay. Yes, the Monier Jordan 2s.
Trash.
I don't love them.
Respectfully.
I mean, if you want to send them to me, cool. You know what I'm saying
that would be a good
that's a flip for me. That's a flip.
It might be trade bait for me. I'm not gonna flip. I'll hold on to them. Somebody's gonna want them. I'm gonna do a little trade with our guys as sole priorities. I'll be like, yo, them 2s for the 3s. I'm missing the 3s. Shout out to our guy Chase. He just hit me up today. Said he got the 3s in my size, but
you trying to drop that bread?
Nah. We got to figure out a trade.
Yeah, I mean,
and there's
if
also
somebody has something to trade. It's you.
Marine Blue Jordan 1s.
I love these, man.
Them?
I love these.
Marine. Oh, the
they kind of look like the Royal Blues a little bit,
but flipped.
You're gonna no,
it's like
that's
the color. The colors.
Yeah, the color flipped a little bit. Yeah. I think those are hard. I like those.
I gotta see them in person. I don't know if I love them.
I'm not mad at them. They look kind of more like a dunk.
That's what
Jordan 1.
Sometimes Jordan 1s can look like dunks in the wrong color.
Yeah, I like those, man. I'm gonna grab a couple of pairs of those. But I think that's gonna be a big shoe. Honestly,
I feel like they're gonna grow on me. I feel like I'm gonna sleep on them, and then I'm gonna really want them.
Yep, you're gonna be like, fuck.
But I still want the patent breads. I don't have those yet.
Somebody get Streetwear Eddie at some
8.5.
Yeah, sole priorities.
Sole priorities. DM 8.5.
Now we're gonna say, what is Abdul watching?
Yo, Billions new season started. For those of you that know and watched last season, Billions a show on Showtime, and this is gonna be a spoiler alert. I did not see Axelrod on it. He was not even in the preview of, like when the show starts and they're like, last season, this happened. Yeah. I don't recall them showing a single clip of Axelrod in it. So I'm not sure. I should look that up and see if he's even going to be on these next upcoming episodes, man. Because I don't know. I kind of miss it without him, honestly. So yeah, Billions started. There's a new show coming out on Showtime about the guy that started Uber that looks really good, man. The cast looks amazing. And I believe it's starting sometime next month. Snowfall starts next month. I'm watching still.
You've been watching have you been watching Ozark?
Wait, Ozark started?
I don't know. It's been a minute, hasn't it? A new season been out for a while.
No, has it? Am I bugging?
I think you're bugging.
Oh shit!
It's been out, yeah, for sure.
Well, I hope the whole season is out.
I watched the whole thing. Yeah, it's out.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna start that tonight.
I already watched the whole thing.
I'm gonna watch it tonight when I come back from Darling Nikki.
It was fire.
All right, so Ozark is on my list. This
I
is
can't believe
us.
you didn't know that was out.
You know,
I'm not going on.
I'm not super heavy on Netflix. I'll be honest, man. My Netflix shit. I just finished the Wu-Tang series on Hulu, and second season was super dope. And I like how they're lining it up for next few seasons, because we're now at the point where the Wu-Tang album has dropped, 36 Chambers has dropped, and now I think every other season is gonna be on each one, or maybe a few of the individual albums at a time. You know what I'm saying? What was the first one that came out? Who dropped first after 36 Chambers? Was it Meth or Ray?
I think it was Meth. I think it was Meth.
Cuban Links came out in 95.
Meth dropped in 94.
Cal came out in 94. Yep. All right.
Yeah, but maybe Jizza maybe.
No, Liquid Swords didn't come out.
I should look that up. But anyway, it's been a long time for us, man, and you know, I'm a little bit old, so I forgot that shit. But I think that's the direction the seasons are gonna go moving forward.
Like order of the albums.
Yeah, maybe.
That's kind of dope.
I think that will be tight, and it's a good way to keep the series going. Yeah, and make things keep things interesting.
Oh yeah.
That's all I got for TV, man.
I'm gonna say I was convinced by some friends to give Abbott Elementary a shot.
What's that?
Incredible show. So fun.
Abbott Elementary?
Yes.
I've never heard of that.
Is that a medical show?
It's a show about a public school in Philadelphia that has a bunch of black teachers. And
what channel is that?
The guy from Everybody Hates Chris is on there. He's like a full-fledged adult now. I don't know.
You're joking.
Dead ass. No.
The kid who plays Chris.
Yeah, he's a full-fledged adult now.
I swear to you, I was just thinking today. I was like, where is this? I don't know why I went to Everybody Loves Chris, man, because I've always thought that's such a slept-on show. And Terry Crews, even though he's a big Republicanist, I believe, was amazing on that show as Chris's dad. But just today, I was thinking, I was out for a run early this morning, and I don't know why I thought about Everybody Loves Chris, and I was like, where the fuck is this kid at? Because I just saw something with his younger brother on it. I don't know if you remember, he had a younger brother
on the
show. I just saw that kid in some other thing, something else. But I was like, wonder what Chris is doing, man. But I'm gonna check it out. What channel is this on, Rome?
ABC. If you look at the chat on the side, yeah. So people also love it because it's written by a woman, written and co-stars a woman named Quinta Brunson, black woman, and the stats on the show are insane. Like, so it's getting huge views, and then it also airs the next day on Hulu, and the views between those two are like insane.
Oh, so I'm gonna watch it on Hulu.
Yeah, you can watch it on Hulu. I mean, I have YouTube TV, so I downloaded the entire season. I'm gonna watch that tomorrow. I think I'm like by myself all day.
You gonna binge out on it?
Yeah, which I don't normally do, but I just realized YouTube TV I can binge on everything. So I'm gonna do Wonder Years. I'm gonna do Abbott Elementary.
Oh, the new Wonder Years.
Yeah.
Did you watch any of it?
No. It's downloaded. It sits in my queue. Oh, shit. All I have in my queue is Jamie Foxx show, Martin, Abbott Elementary. And Wonder Years, but you have to watch it. They do, so it's in Philly.
I already like it.
And they have this sight words. They have this thing called sight words.
Yeah, my kid is learning it, my 6-year-old.
But the sight words are all Philly slang. So it's like old head, John, bull, like all the words that you hear the Philly dudes really use. It's like a second grade teacher who also is the one who writes the show. She plays this teacher.
Okay.
Then you go through each individual staff members, all their relate. Yo, it is incredible. Such a funny show. People are they're loving Black Twitter. I think they needed something after Insecure to embrace. And this is
she's coming back with a new show, by the way.
Right, but for the meantime, this is holding them down. Yeah. Okay, this is holding them down. So
one day we're gonna have the conversation about non-Philly people using the word John and how it's just misused and just sounds stupid coming from people who don't
It's
know how
tough,
to use the
man.
word
Yeah.
properly or even.
I mean,
properly.
there was a time in DC where people used to say Joan.
No, we don't say John. They didn't say John. They say Joan. Joan.
Yeah,
That's
I think DC
Or
says
John.
No,
no, I think
that's my Joan.
I think
Joan is
I
different
think
from John. Like
G-
what the
DC
phrase-
says
Joan too.
Nah, DC says JONT, and
Joan.
Philly says
Joan.
John, like JAWN, like that's my John. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I went to school with Philly.
I honestly,
I'm telling
Eddie, I
you.
don't look at those words as the same. I think they're two different words.
No, I think that in DC they say John too.
Nah, they say Joan.
Okay, our listeners will clear that out.
All right.
Let's see, but I'm pretty sure it's a John. Look at that John right there.
I think they say, look at that Joan right
that's
there.
a nice
I think they're
John.
saying John. I think they're saying John.
Look at that Joan right
Look at
there.
that John right there.
I think you could say. I think we say both here.
Nah, I don't think so. I've never heard
Same meaning. Same meaning.
No. I'm not taking that away from you. I just think if I hear somebody say John, because it's such a specific way to say it, and so is Joan, but John is very different to me from Joan. So I'll be like, why are you saying John? Like I would definitely call somebody out for that.
I think in DC they're saying John.
Nevertheless, man, big shout out to Philly. I haven't been to Philly in a minute. It's a beautiful place.
Philly, I need to get out there.
I think Bella and I are gonna go up very soon. Next time she doesn't have school, we're gonna go up for a day trip. Ishkabibbles.
Ishkabibbles, wow.
Chicken cheesesteak, Ishkabibbles.
Crack. I think there's two Ishkabibbles, right? But you gotta go to the one on South Street. That's the one that.
There's two on South Street. There's
okay.
Like a block and a half or 2 blocks away.
There's one that's a little further up.
There's one there's a sit down, like a restaurant kind of vibe.
Yeah.
And then there's the little one that's just like a bar table, it's across from TLA. I think is the big music venue
the theater,
out there.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, shout out to Philly, man. I love Philly.
Yeah, shout out Philly. So, and there's no real new music that I've been checking out this week. It's kind of, you know what I mean, a little dry in these streets. But if you got recommendations, send them our way. With the podcast, we did it again. We got to get ready to hit these streets.
We're about to hit the streets.
DJ Jerome Baker the third.
You got on?
I got some W Tops fans.
I'm going to wear the Louis Vuitton Air Forces.
There you go. There you go. We will update this. We will update this in 2 weeks.
I'm gonna wear the orange on one foot and the blue on the other.
You Tekashi 6ix9ine in it?
I'm Ian calendaring it.
Stupid.
Shout out to Ian I can.
Hey.
Anyhow, episode 148. Shout out to my guy. Always available. Hashtag She Eddie.
We'll see y'all at Capo.
DJ Jerome Baker. Don't Charge Abdul.
Yep.
The DJ Jerome Baker the third, and we are out. Peace.
Out.
Peace.